This is Dave. Dave has been struggling with his weight and has been dieting for years. He has been spending hours and hours doing cardio exercises without much change. Dave is also going on the scale every day, waiting for the pounds, kilos and stones to drop without much luck. If you feel like Dave, then don't worry, I'll be sharing some easy insider hacks on the latest research and the top foods and supplements that help you reach your weight goals. So, make sure you watch till the end as the last few tips will be well worth it. But first, let's get something straight. Exercise is very important for living a healthy lifestyle, cardiovascular health and maintaining your weight. But not so much for losing the extra fat. An average person burns around 260 calories after walking at a brisk pace for 1 hour. The same average person would lose 650 calories after running for 1 hour. That is only if they can maintain that pace for the entire exercise. To put that in perspective, an average-sized candy bar is 250 calories and a medium-sized apple is around 100 calories. So, an hour worth of brisk walk on the treadmill burns as much calories as a candy bar or 2.5 apples. Hey, I'm not suggesting you should stop doing cardio, but there are easier ways to lose weight than spending hours on the treadmill. In fact, the first treadmill was invented in the 1900s by a British engineer named William Cubitt, as a prison rehabilitation device. It was meant to cause the incarcerated to suffer and learn from their sweat. It would also mill a bit of corn or pump some water for good measure. So, if you hate doing cardio or running on the treadmill, you are not alone. Treadmill was designed for inmates to be tortured. The point is, there are more efficient ways to lose weight. To understand this, you first need to learn about your metabolism. Metabolism is the complex set of chemical reactions that occur within an organism to maintain life. It is essential for various physiological processes, including converting food into energy, eliminating waste products, synthesizing new molecules, and maintaining the overall balance of the body's internal environment. To take it a step further, basal metabolic rate, or BMR for short, is a specific component of metabolism that refers to the amount of energy or calories that your body needs to maintain basic physiological functions while at rest. These functions include activities like breathing, circulating blood, regulating body temperature, and supporting organ function. BMR represents the minimum amount of energy required by your body to sustain these essential processes without any additional physical activity. Several factors influence BMR, including body composition. Since muscle tissue requires more energy than fat tissue, individuals with higher muscle mass tend to have a higher BMR. Also, BMR is generally higher at younger age and decreases as we get older, as muscle mass naturally decreases with the aging process. Men tend to have a higher BMR than women due to higher muscle mass and hormonal differences. Some individuals may have a naturally faster or slower BMR due to genetic factors. Finally, the thyroid gland produces hormones that regulate metabolism, so any abnormalities in its function can affect BMR. It's important to note that BMR only represents the energy expenditure at rest. Additional physical activity, such as exercise, work, or daily activities, will require additional energy on top of the BMR. To calculate your total daily energy expenditure, you need to consider your BMR along with the calories burned through physical activity. This is where it gets interesting. Understanding your BMR can be useful for managing weight, as it provides an estimate of how many calories your body needs to maintain its current state. By consuming fewer calories than your BMR, you can create a calorie deficit which can lead to weight loss. I have a link to a BMR calculator in the description box below that you can use to figure out exactly how much calories you burn at rest. Now let's get to the hacks that I promised you at the beginning of this video. Let's start with foods. Did you know that incorporating more lean protein into your diet can boost your metabolism and help burn fat? When it comes to lean protein sources, foods like chicken breast, fish, egg whites, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and lean cuts of beef are all great options. They are all generally considered low in fat and high in protein. Therefore, promoting muscle growth, increase metabolism, and encourage weight loss. High-protein vegan options include tofu and tempeh made from soybeans. Seitan, which is a wheat gluten-based protein that has a meat-like texture. Legumes like lentils, chickpeas, and kidney beans are packed with protein. Seeds like quinoa are complete proteins, meaning they contain all essential amino acids that our body needs. Edamame are protein-rich young soybeans harvested before they fully mature. Nuts and nut butter, including almonds, peanuts, cashews, and other nuts, are not only high in healthy fats but also provide a decent amount of protein. Additionally, fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains and seeds can help keep you feeling full and satisfied while supporting healthy digestion. High-fiber foods tend to be more filling and provide a greater sense of satiety. When you consume fiber-rich foods, they absorb water and expand in the stomach, creating a feeling of fullness, which can help control hunger and reduce overall calorie intake. Examples of high-fiber foods include vegetables like artichokes, Brussels sprouts, spinach and broccoli. Berries like raspberries, blackberries and blueberries. Whole grains and seeds like chia seeds, quinoa, and brown rice, and finally legumes like lentils, chickpeas, and kidney beans. Water-soluble fibers take longer to digest, leading to slower release of sugars into the bloodstream and help stabilize blood sugar levels and prevent spikes in insulin, which can contribute to better appetite control and reduced cravings. As a bonus, consuming roughly 1.5 ounces or 40 grams of fiber a day would reduce the chance of colon cancer by 35%, type 2 diabetes by 30%, cardiovascular death by 27%, and bad cholesterol levels by 10%. Now let's talk about vitamins. Vitamin D3 is important for weight management. It is involved in various metabolic processes, including insulin secretion, and glucose and lipid metabolism. Some studies suggest that adequate levels of vitamin D3 may be associated with better overall metabolic health and a lower risk of obesity and metabolic syndrome. Foods like fatty fish, egg yolks, and fortified milks and cereals are good sources of vitamin D. Another important nutrient for managing weight is vitamin B12, which plays a role in energy production and can help support physical activity. Vitamin B12 is involved in the metabolism of macronutrients, including carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. It helps convert food into energy, influence appetite and food cravings, and may help regulate fat metabolism and cholesterol levels. Animal products including meat, fish, eggs and dairy are great sources of B12. Finally, omega-3 fatty acids have shown to improve metabolism and promote weight loss. Omega-3s, particularly eicosapentaenoic acid or EPA, and docosahexaenoic acid or DHA that are commonly found in fish oil and in seeds such as flaxseed have been associated with various health benefits, including supporting weight management. They may help reduce inflammation, enhance insulin sensitivity, and influence the production of hormones that regulate metabolism. They have been shown to help regulate appetite and promote a feeling of fullness. Omega-3 fatty acids may support the body's ability to burn fat by increasing the rate of metabolism. One study reports that when participants were given 3 grams of fish oil per day for 12 weeks, they burned 10% more calories and surprisingly, 27% more fat when they exercised. So just by taking omega-3 fatty acids on a regular basis you end up burning more calories and more fat. So, there you have it. Incorporating these foods and vitamins into your diet can help you hack your weight loss journey to lose weight faster and more efficiently. Developing these habits will also help you keep the weight off in the long term and avoid gaining it all back in future.